IVM.
It's raining cricket, as the Spice Girls once told me off the record. It is raining cricket. India and the West Indies, England and Australia and England. And there's also New Zealand and Sri Lanka, but we won't have time for that because we only have a few minutes on LANSO. Left arm, not so orthodox, also known as LANSO, and we have Sid back.
Yeah.
Siddharth's full name is unpronounceable for me because there's a duh and another duh.
Yeah.
And, we can't
Siddharth
say
Dudeja.
I could never say it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Vishal, of Vishal and Shankar Shekhar fame, was also a South Bombay boy, grew up in Pedder Road.
Yeah.
And his surname is what?
Dadlani.
Correct. Impossible for me to say.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, of course, you just call him Duds and get away with that.
Yeah.
That sounds Englishy. But Dudlani and all that just...
Yeah, that's what people call me also.
Parents would put their hands on their ears. That boy can't say duh, he's come. All right, let's talk about cricket, brother. That's why we're here.
Cricket, yes.
I'm just amazed at the Ashes. You grow up as a cricket lover, you read about it, you've read so much literature, you listen to the commentary and the whole SW and all that, Australia in the old days and England, BBC. And then you come and you actually get to watch it now. You 21st century guys have no idea how lucky you are. And when I think of India, West Indies, with no disrespect, there was just no contest. I know Afghanistan has played out of the park. Third test match only. Bangladesh at home. I mean, that's fantastic, no doubt.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the romance of Australia versus
England
in England, the way they've gone up and down, they're like two heavyweights fighting.
Yeah.
One guy landing a punch, the other guy landing a punch, and you just look at the context of the games and how they swung. The fifth test match ends in the last session. 1 hour to play.
Fourth test.
The fourth test. 1 hour to play, 1 wicket in hand. And finally Overton gets LBW to Hazelwood and ends it. But can you ask for more? You played 5 games of riveting test cricket. You had rain, which is always important in England. You had all the different portents coming together. And at the end, I think deservedly, but not exactly like a runaway winner, is Australia.
It's Australia.
So I think great game.
Yeah, it's just great to watch a match that is lasting 5 days, to me, honestly. Because it's always been like, I remember watching Sachin's last test.
Yeah.
I had a 5-day pass.
Right.
And it got over in 3 days. And I remember crying one day before. I'm like, he's not going to come out to bat because Rohit Sharma scored a century.
Correct.
So for me, to just watch a match which is going on session by session, someone's on top, someone's not, and it just goes on till the 5th day, I'm just happy about that.
I thought it was riveting. If you look at the second innings, firstly, Steve Smith. I mean, that guy is Superman.
Yeah.
With red ball, he is Superman. Let's just face it.
Yeah.
671 runs, 5 innings. I mean, average of 134. I mean, you can't get better
And
than
one
that.
concussion.
One concussion in the middle. He still made 90. 92.
He scored way more. I think Warner hasn't even scored as much.
Warner has 3 ducks in a row. We'll come to that in a second. But back to Smith. I'm just saying that, you have all that pressure. I can't believe that crowd is booing him. I just cannot accept it. I just think it's ridiculous. The man scores 211, puts them in front, then comes back when they're 2 for nothing. And England has a chance of putting in their leg through the door. And then again makes that 82, puts on 105 with Matthew Wade to make sure the door is shut.
Yeah.
And then he gets out just chasing fast runs because they're obviously going to declare whatever the hell the score was. And as he comes back, they still booed him. He made 211 and 82. That's 293 runs in the test.
Yeah.
Nobody crossed 100 together.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is standing alone and you're still booing him. It was just ridiculous for me.
Yeah, that's really... I don't know. And plus, right now, what I can see is that Steve Smith's playing his own game in the sense that he wants to get out. He'll get out when he wants to get out by playing a rash shot. He's not going to give in.
Actually, you're right, because out of the 5 innings, 3 times he's been out chasing.
Yeah.
Chasing a score where he's just playing uncomfortable cricket, like one-day cricket in the middle. Otherwise, he's unoutable, almost unoutable.
Yeah, even in the
and then they get him out, it's a no ball.
Yeah, 118. And
that was hilarious, how the crowd was booing as he walked back, 118, and then the no ball signal from Dharmasena, and there's silence. It's like when Sachin is out. There's silence and he walks back. Where's your boos now, boy? Where's your boo now? But they have a problem with hotels. The Smiths, because wherever he goes Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and that just sounds suspect.
Yeah.
So the hotel they want to see your Aadhaar card and stuff and get irritated. That is a problem for him. But again, coming back, so they are batting primarily with 2 batsmen. Labuschagne has come to the party. He's made 4 half centuries, failed in the last innings, and Steve Smith. They're playing just 2 batsmen. Nobody else has scored. Wade got 100, but his average is terrible after that. You mentioned David Warner. Payne got a 50, so he's got some form. But David Warner, the big gun.
He's not even scored 100 runs.
3 ducks in a row.
Yeah.
And that sounds like a song now. It's like what's my next line?
Yeah.
What's that story? So one of them, after the ban, has gone berserk and rewriting the record books, Bradman-esque. The other one is like, I don't know, Chandrasekhar batting at the moment.
I don't know. I feel personally really bad about, David Warner not playing well because I think he's, really talented and he's one of those, really, he can just
But his white ball form was fantastic. His T20 form in IPL was fabulous.
But he's apparently had a bad record in England.
He's had a bad record away from home. He doesn't have the best record away from home. But 3 ducks in a row is not a record.
Yeah.
It's a song label which hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Just before we wrap up, I think growing up, Sid, I'm old enough to be your father. Some say I may be, and I will not deny it because I have been. Where do you live?
Shivaji Park.
So 100% I'm your father. I just want to, and that Frankie out there is the best in the world.
Which Tibbs one or the move and pick one?
No, your Tibbs one.
Tibbs one.
What is the move and pick one? What is this nonsense?
Both next to each other.
This is Test cricket versus one day cricket now.
Yeah, Tibbs one's like mutton cheese. Are you mutton cheese?
Mutton cheese, yes.
Oh, yeah.
But this is left arm, not so orthodox. I'm just thinking, growing up in the 80s and 90s, Amitabh Bachchan films, so that you go to watch an Amitabh Bachchan film and that's it. The other actors didn't, there was a huge gulf.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Ashes for me right now. I know we had the India-West Indies in the background, we just ended. And Afghanistan, what a romantic story, of just playing white ball cricket and suddenly this is the third test match. Ireland, India, and now Bangladesh. But I just can't get enough excitement over all that because I cannot take my eyes off the Ashes.
Of the Ashes, yeah. Ashes
it's the Amitabh Bachchan for me of the 80s.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yes, actually,
I took that long to come to the point.
No, I clearly agree with you because that's the oldest, and plus playing in England is always
it's all the intensity, Sid.
Yeah.
You get really, we're Indians.
Yeah.
We're not invested in it like we should be.
Yeah.
But we do get, suddenly you realize why you support Liverpool or Man U.
Yeah.
It's not about the race or the nationality, it's actually about the sport. When the sport is intense, you really get into it.
You get into it. I totally agree. Like for me also, it's like watching the test match and it's perfect. It's starting at 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it gives us a life, we who don't date.
Yeah.
So, 3 in the afternoon till 11:30 in the night, there we are.
Yeah.
Mummy's not going to say, hey, you have no friends, because you got friends.
Yeah.
Name is Smith.
Yeah.
Matthew Wade.
Kumar Dharmasena.
Yeah, Kumar, he's Australia's best friend.
And match referee Javagal Srinath.
Oh, he's superb.
Yeah.
But quick word about the umpiring. Slightly better in this test match. The first 3 have been horrible.
Yeah.
I would say slightly better with Erasmus and Dharmasena. All right, we don't have time for more. Do you want to say anything about your comedy career?
About my comedy career, I do a podcast about cricket. It's called Water Player.
Do you have a show coming up, Mr. Water Player?
Every Wednesday it's on the IVM
Not
network.
your podcast. Do you have a show where we can see you?
You can see me live
in Shivaji Park.
Yeah, just follow me
on
on
Frankie stall.
Yeah, just follow me on Instagram at Siddharth Dudeja.
Yeah, I set it up for a platform and a plug, and this is what I get.
Yeah, and
no more Frankie for you. Quick word, Oval. Final test match.
I hope
close it.
Aussies are going to close it this time because I think even the last test where Ben Stokes killed it, they were still out.
Yeah.
Like they still.
As we end, one word of advice.
Yeah.
2 test matches he's played in 2015 and 2013 at the Oval. And Mr. Steven Smith has made centuries every time.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I don't want to see what that scoreline's going to be at the end of this series.
I just hope they go out to bat first if they win toss. I mean, clearly, whoever wins is going to bat.
Looks like it, but normally oval wicket batting conditions are good for the first 3 days, so we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah.
But of course, if you haven't noticed anything about the cricket world and want our inside perspective, then Siddharth from Shivaji Park, the cradle of Indian cricket, Cyrus from Malba Hill, where nobody plays cricket, will come together and give you the right thing.
Yes.
All right, bro. All right. Let's end with our Aussie accents. Come on,
yeah,
Smitty.
mate. Yeah.
Okay, Matthew.
Yeah, Foster's.
Put it down there, mate. Right. Okay. See ya, Sheila. Sheila's cheek. Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, Don Bradman, and now Cyrus Brocha. Okay, probably not in the right company. I mean, Don Bradman is Australian. But it's called Cyrus Says, a wonderful show about everything. Find the show on the IVM Podcast app, ivmpodcast.com, or wherever you listen to podcasts.